शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं यत्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्परं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। भावचीयपि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्परं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विरचिता परम्भुजः विरक्तम्बुजसो यो तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्य शाश्वत शक्तो व्योमातीतो निरञ्जनः बिन्दुनादकलातीत तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्ति समाधूता तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः मुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्ता कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। शोषणभावसिन्धुष ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः गुरुपारोगकं सम्यक् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। न गुरुरादिकं तत्त्वं न गुरुरादिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानपरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मनता श्रीजगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरु ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुरावीरनादीश गुरुपरमदेवतं गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्याधरिणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। Swami शिशाय नमः, ओम विषमाय नमः, ओम देवकाय समुद्यताय नमः, ओम सूक्ष्मतनवे नमः, ओम चिन्मयाय नमः, ओम गुरुमुतये नमः, ओम सुंदराय नमः, ओम सुलोचनाय नमः, ओम सुमुखाय नमः, ओम सर्वसाय नमः, ओम केशवाय नमः, ओम पद्मभुजाय नमः, ओम मंदगमनाय नमः, ओम शरुबरदरिणे नमः, ओम रमाय नमः, ओम मन्दीयसपकाय नमः, ओम श्रीभवचकाय नमः, ओम गायत्री अश्वने नमः, ओम अपनसिकरकाय नमः, ओम विष्णुपूजकाय नमः, ओम नमो नारायणेति मंत्रोपासकाय नमः, ओम स्वरमयाय नमः, ओम मधुरकंठाय नमः, ओम कृष्ण संकीर्तनरूपाय नमः, ओम स्वतप्रियाय नमः, ओम हितवशिने नमः, ओम भक्तिने नमः, ओम चित्रकलविशराय नमः, ओम रतराय नमः, ओम सरवे नमः, ओम जगत्पन्थाय नमः, ओम सर्वलोकहिताय नमः, ओम भक्तप्रियाय नमः, ओम सुराय नमः, ओम अनुकूलाय नमः, ओम रेयाय नमः, ओम सुदर्शनाय नमः, ओम भक्तवत्सलाय नमः, ओम प्रेममूर्तये नमः, ओम सुवीक्षणाय नमः, ओम प्रीतिवर्धनाय नमः, ओम स्वस्तिदायकाय नमः, ओम कारकाय नमः, ओम अनुग्रहाय नमः, ओम वरदाय नमः, ओम अश्विताय नमः, ओम श्रीधराय नमः, ओम श्रीप्रदाय नमः, ओम जगन्नाथाय नमः, ओम मनोहराय नमः, ओम आशाय नमः, ओम श्रीश्वराय नमः, ओम भस्मभूषिताय नमः, ओम आत्मलिंगाय नमः, ओम लिंगचलपुस्तकाय नमः, ओम श्रीशरणाय नमः, ओम माधवाय नमः, ओम ओंकारोपासकाय नमः, ओम सूक्ष्माय नमः, ओम विश्वकाय नमः, ओम सात्विकाय नमः, ओम समदर्शिने नमः, ओम दक्षाय नमः, ओम अचिन्त्याय नमः, ओम निरंकाराय नमः, ओम निर्मोहाय नमः, ओम अव्यग्राय नमः, ओम चित्तप्रदाय नमः, ओम विनाशनाय नमः, ओम सर्वशाय नमः, ओम कुशलाय नमः, ओम क्षमाय नमः, ओम सत्यधर्माय नमः, ओम निर्विकल्पाय नमः, ओम विरक्ताय नमः, ओम अतिन्त्राय नमः, ओम सत्यसन्धाय नमः, ओम पवित्राय नमः, ओम मधुरस्वभावाय नमः, ओम सुरनन्दाय नमः, ओम नन्दनाय नमः, ओम प्रसन्नात्मने नमः, ओम भक्तविरये नमः, ओम सक्षये नमः, ओम समात्मये नमः, ओम सदयोगिने नमः, ओम हरये नमः, ओम सुतपाय नमः, ओम सौम्याय नमः, ओम कुर्याय नमः, ओम विमुक्तात्माय नमः, ओम कबीराय नमः, ओम गुप्ताय नमः, Om Srinivasaya Namah, Om Devaya Namah, Om Tirthikaraya Namah, Om Ganyaya Namah, Om Gurave Namah, Om Guratikamaya Namah, Om Ganaya Namah, Om Bhagavate Namah, Om Harishanamaya Namah, Om Kuchasutajatakaya Namah, Om Abhiprayaya Namah, Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namah, Om Shamakatavamavanakaya Namah, Om Premavatari Sri Vishwananda Swami Namah. Atto Deva Avantuno Yatto Vishnu Vichakrame Pradira Sapta Ramapi Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Dritari Vate Padam Savo Dhamasya Bhagum Sure Treni Pada Vichakrame Vishnu Gopadabhya Ato Dharmani Dharana Vishnu Karmani Paschata Yato Vikani Paspase Indrasya Yujasaka Tat Vishnu Paramam Padagum Sada Pashatri Surya Divi Vachakshuratatam Tati Praso Vipanya Bojagruvagun Sasamindate Vishnuya Paramam Padam. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Govinda. Om Vakatunda Mahakaya Soyakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakayeshu Sarvara Sarvakayeshu Sarvara. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Ketavare Narayana Achyuta Trivikrama Chakrapane Rejadi Sachadara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukmini Sabhavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopisha Swarupa Brahmadi Vandya Shri Bharakashriya Vikunda Pate Bhuvane Kamurte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Rupa Gopala Krishna Hare Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parataresha Damodaram Chalarananda Kadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samrita Lina Bando Gopi Jana Priya Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shirati Shai Bhujagati Patapa Shai Sadbhakta Ritsalana Shai Namanga Shai Shri Gopa Bama Vidutalpa Sukali Shai Gopa Vallabha Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapati Sukanayana Gotamani Brahmarshi Sangamani Sangha Bharatesho Tishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Sekha Hare Tava Suprabhatam Mandara Jadi Tulasi Dala Malikalaye Mayani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Dvakbhavata Dharantare Munindraha Radha Manohara Hare Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Patati Gautama Kana Guhyaha Gayanti Satguna Gano Varada Savargaha Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kada Visheshaha Shri Naradadi Rashaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Jananita Suvesha Bhavati Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukmini Shavarada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsa Chinna Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktarti Vanchana Kripakara Dina Bandho Dinyanta Gayati Janapriya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Swadmaksha Padma Mukha Padma Dhara Prameya Padmaraya Sarita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmodbhavati Surasevi Napala Padma Padmarinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrindatare Viharanaya Mahendra Vandya Kanda Padarpa Haratinya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Sida Chandana Lipna Deha Govinda Yadavare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashora Kumara Dira Mayanga Dina Ravichona Supushpahara Nilambura Susharira Rama Vihara Gopala Deva Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Beshi Jambavati Satya Suganti Bhadra Shri Mitra Vinda Divasa Prabhu Putri Karyahe Tishtanti Divya Bhava Metava Sevanarna Gopi Manapriya Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyutananda Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Divya Munayona Nishambadanti Rami Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Aisham Bhuri Kritan Mahapapan Shri Krishna Grahetu Gram Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiraji Govinda bhajami, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Chintamani Prakara Sadma Sukarpa Viksha, Laksha Vitesha Surabira Vipalayanta, Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrahma Sevyamana, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Vinun Vanantam Aravinda Daraya Taksha, Madhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundaranga, Andarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobha, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Adora Chandrakara Satvanavaya Vanshi, Yatnangaram Pranaya Kirikara Virasa, Chamam Tribangaritam Niyata Prakasha, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Anganiyassa Sakarindriya Pritimanti, Pashanti Banti Karayanti Chiram Jaganti, Ananda Chinmaya Sarushvara Vigrahasya, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Advaitam Ashritam Anadi Ananta Rupa, Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanamsha, Vidishu Durlabha Madhurabhadatma Bharto, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampranavyo, Vayoratapi Manaso Muni Pungamaya, Sopyasti Aklapada Simnya Vichinta Tadve, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusha, Tamam bhajami, Ekopya Sura Chaitum Chakaranta Koti, Yachakti Rasti Chakaranta Chayaya Dantaha, Adantarasta Paramanu Chayantarasa, Sarvabhutan Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Maya Yasya Chakaranda Satani Sute Te Gunyatat Vishaya Veda Vitaya Mana Sadvavarampi Parasattva Vishuddha Sattva Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasatmataya Manasho Ya Pranilam Pratiparam Svaratam Upetya Nilayitena Bhuvanani Jayati Jasra Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Golokanamni Nijanamni Kare Chatasya Devi Maheshwari Rama Sute Shuteshu Te Prabhavani Shayami Chastayena Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Shishti Sthiti Payaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha Jayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga Nichana Rupamapi Yasya Kshacheshta Tesa Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Shiranyatata Divikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjayate Naitata Pratihasti Hetoho Yashambhutam Abhitata Samupetikaya Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Dipachirevayita Shantaramabhyupetya Dipayate Vivita Hetu Samana Dharma Yastadikevayita Vishnutaya Vibhati Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Yakaranam Vanachare Bhajati Smayoga Nitramananda Jagaranda Saroma Kupaha Adara Shakti Mavalanda Ishvara Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Raji Raji Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govinda Madi Purusha Tamam Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusha Tamam Bhajami.
Om Aknanati Mirandasya Gnana Jana Shalakaya Shakshurun Miridam Yena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha. Take good day and good morning. So we are on the Srimad Bhagavatam, and it's again Canto 10, chapter 78, and it's verse 30. Yat tva iha vehaya pratmatma at tatvadam shutyam yat vetanam nirnam vipadyeta ajmira adavta tivida bhaktim Krishno bhagavanya upasyati. Let everyone hear about the Supreme Person and chant His holy name without offense. By doing so, one can be freed from all sinful reactions and gradually come to understand his devotional service. The essence of all Vedic knowledge is to develop love for God and ultimately surrender to Him. So this verse is from, we know Canto 10. It's actually the most important canto in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Normally it describes, or in general it describes the Leelas from Krishna. But this chapter from this canto actually doesn't speak about Krishna himself. It explains a little bit more the overall background, because this chapter is called the prayers of the personified Vedas. And when you read these prayers of the personified Vedas, you think, what is this? And what is a personified Veda? And this describes actually that the Vedas are, it's an ancient text, it's a very old text, and it is mainly a philosophical text, also with some practical ritual guidance, but it's not so much that stories are related or told in the Vedas. So the Vedas are very difficult to read, as we know. And I think nobody from us has ever read it, and I even don't try to read it. So, but we know it's more this philosophical concept and the ideas behind. So when we have personified Vedas, it means like, so there must be a person. So who is this person? And this person, of course, for us is Narayan. This is how Guruji explains to us. This is the way he gives to us all this understanding, and it goes even some steps more, that it means the Vedas are alive. And they are alive to the Srimad Bhagavatam, because these are living testimonies from great incarnations, great bhaktas of the Lord. So in this way, everything becomes alive, and this is actually where myself become interested. I was never really so much interested in philosophical concepts if I cannot relate it to my life and not to the things which is important for me personally. So the Srimad Bhagavatam has this source, and it is also described like this. It is this source where we realize that God is alive, and He is ever alive. And it's even in this chapter is described that the Vedas originally are the breath of Narayan. So even before creation happened, this knowledge was given. And also the stories, everything was already done. So this is described in this chapter. And why I chose the verse is how it started in the beginning. Let everyone hear about the Supreme Person. So to give this knowledge, to give this personified knowledge, as far as we can. And specifically, I had two amazing experiences recently, which I would like to share, where I was consciously and unconsciously ready to talk about Guruji. The first situation was happening actually on the day when the Pranapratishtha happened in Ayodhya, and Guruji being in the temple. So it was that historical day. And I was traveling that weekend, and I was contacting a kind of new, not only a cafe, it's a cafe who involves art and yoga and other things in a very interesting way. And this cafe opened like a year ago in my hometown, the town I was born. I didn't grow up. I grew up in a smaller place, in a village, but this was the place I was really born. And so I found out about this place. I was even, through a friend, invited to go there. And because I was thinking I would like to offer Om chanting or a mantra concert or anything like this in the place where I was actually coming from. And I contacted this person, and she was very friendly answering. And from the beginning, I was, of course, introducing myself in a very short way. So I used my new name, Swamini Dakshini, and not my old name. I even didn't mention my old name. I thought, let's go full in it, and otherwise it's not interesting for me anyway. So they respond very friendly. She invited me to come, and it happened on this 22nd of January. And I thought this is very interesting, and I was actually a bit excited. Even I had some heartbeat because it was clear this is an outcoming, because this cafe is, let's say, a very new thing in that town. So we went there, and from the beginning, everything was super cool. I came with the tilak, of course. I came in orange. And the lady who brought us the tea and the coffee was already starting talking with us. And it turned out that my friend also knew her. And she immediately inquired where we come from and started talking about India. And even while we talked about Guruji, she asked, oh, can I also have his card? And I thought, wow, this is a good beginning. So then finally the lady came, and she forgot about the date, so she felt a little bit guilty, which helped the situation even more. She was really like a little bit, oh, I'm really sorry. So immediately we started talking with each other, and I was just amazed about this openness from this lady. And we spoke nearly about everything. And there was a point she had goosebumps, and she said, oh my God. And so it was clear, she showed us her rooms. She rents rooms. She has 2 big rooms where concerts can take place, also yoga classes take place, also other things take place. And her concept is she wants to be as open as possible. And in the morning, she made a decision, even because she had a meeting, we are not against things, We are for things. So she consciously, it's her way of living. So in a way, she lives this concept of being myself, but in her way, because this is the way she developed it in her. And so very openly we spoke about it. Also the name of the cafe actually reflects on it. It looks like an Om, even it was not her idea at all. It's, so many things come together. Also in the talk, I told her, look, my first flat when I moved out of my parents' home, so this is more than 30 years ago, this is exactly just 2 streets away from here. And this is why I'm even more interested to do something in your place. And then she asked, yeah, where is it? And I was describing this place, and she said, oh, is it the name of this couple? So she mentioned the name. I forgot the name of my landlords, and I said, yes, of course. These are my landlords, or these used to be my landlords, and they were a couple, teacher couple from the high school, and they were. We call them ökos. So they were clearly not in the mainstream. They were doing their things. Their house was a wooden house, and even this house I found accidentally because I was walking with a friend in the forest, and I saw this house from far away, and I said to my friend, this is a place I would love to live. And I tell you, a few months later, I was looking for a flat because I wanted to move out from my parents' home, and I looked in the newspaper. I saw a notice about a renting place. I called. They immediately said I should come. It was exactly that house. And I never experienced something like this in my life before. For me, it was like a miracle at that time. And I told them, look, I know your house. And they immediately took me. And they later told me they had a long, long list. They even didn't go on that phone anymore. So I would say this is Guruji. This was Guruji. This was one of these hidden things where he was there without understanding anything. You just see, oh my God, this is how it works. You just have a wish and things come to you. So it was a lovely, lovely place. Yeah, I had a lovely small flat. It was not expensive and close to the forest, just wonderful. And now, this lady tells me about that she knows this couple because they live in the same house of her best friend. And this couple actually helped her a lot to make this cafe and yoga place happen. And I thought, wow, this is really something. But then the story didn't finish because she said, actually, I was a physiotherapist in that village where you have grown up. And I thought, really? And she mentioned the name of this place. And I immediately remembered it because my mother used to go to physiotherapists very regularly. She was half lame, so she had to go regularly. Not that her health didn't decrease. She was very active in this. And so it happened that my mother used to go to that place. And when I said my normal name, she remembered the name. And I'm 100% sure that she treated my mother because my mother always told me in detail what happened. And you know how it is. The mothers always tell you everything, how I tell you now, everything in detail. But in the details, you understand how God works. And in the details, we understand also the Leelas of Krishna and all the Leelas from the Srimad Bhagavatam. For me, these are these beautiful ornaments to understand there's a much bigger plan. Yeah, so everything was well prepared, and it was even like this when she wanted to show us the rooms. there was a lady coming down the stairs. Yeah, it's quite a big place. Yeah, she has several rooms. She has not only the cafe. She has really like a 2-story building, and she was responsible in, or she owned it and responsible in constructing it, renovating it, and so on. So there was this lady coming down the stairs, and she stopped and she looked at me and she said, hello. And I said, hello. And I said, I know you. And she said, yes, of course I know you. And she said, also my old name. And I said, how come? I didn't recognize her name anymore. And she said, yeah, of course. We used to go to the same sports class. You can't remember? So in this way, I realized if I go to this town and if I do something like this, it will happen like this. Guruji will arrange everything. I just need to go there and I just need to be there and he will do the rest. I don't know who will come, but I know definitely the people are open. The doors were open so wide, and because it happened on that historical day, I consider this as a very, very good sign. So I was, of course, super happy. We rent a place. It will happen in a few months, and I'm super excited. I know I will invite all my schoolmates because this is a place, it's a kind of neutral place. And she myself told me, look, I don't call it yoga place because some people have problems with the word yoga. So she uses normal names, German names, to describe the place, just to call everyone from all the corners and to help them to go beyond their own concepts. This is the way she thinks and how she makes the place ready. So this is one story. Then the second story happened 2 days ago. And my cousin contacted me, and this rarely happens. We sometimes have more contacts or less contact, but he knows what I'm doing, and I invited him several times, and he once told me, look, you don't need to explain me anything. I know what you're doing. You just don't go. You decided not to go a material life. You go a spiritual life. This is your decision. So he's cool, but it doesn't move any further like this. So he called me because he asked me something, and this was out of the blue in the morning. I was, of course, ready. I was already with my tilak, everything. And he put on his video call, which he normally, it's a new thing. WhatsApp has the video call. So I thought, okay, this is, now he wants to see me. So he saw me with a tilak and everything. And then the first thing he asked, are you already ready? Did you already make your marks? And I said, yes, of course. My makeup is done. I'm ready for the day. Are you doing this every day? Yes, of course I do this every day. So you see, of course, this is the way the people think. It's still a kind of shock of him. But on the other hand, this is just how it is. But he cannot expect anything else. So we were talking, and he shared me something from his children, which I told him makes me very happy because this child goes out of a normal way of living. And I said, look, I'm actually happy that this happens to you. This will even opens more your way of thinking. He said, yeah. And he's cool and yeah. So meanwhile, he was ready to go to his company. He has his own company. And he's very successful. He started as a one-man business, and he was so successful that he bought a fabric, actually a huge building in that village, where even my grandpa used to work. And he renovated it, and he kept the old style. So it's quite famous in the region because he put his full energy in this happenings, and he's very successful in his business. I've never went there because it just didn't happen. in this morning, because his phone was on the video call, he was walking there, and then he introduced me to the people who were on the street he met. You know, it's a village. Everybody knows everyone. And actually, he is known in the village. Everybody knows him. And so he showed the photo, the phone, with me, with the tilak, to the persons he met on the street and introduced me. This is my cousin. And then I thought, wow, this is cool now. And then I said always to the builder, yeah, and I'm the cousin he was hiding from you. So it was like, really, okay, if he's like brave like this, I will also go like this. So, yeah, I was waving to them and he moved on. Then he reached his company. He opened the door and everything. He showed me, you know, his company and his buildings. And he went to the secretary. And he was greeting her, and then he said, this is my cousin. And he showed the phone to her, and I was waving, and I said, yes, I'm the cousin. He was hiding, and so on. And it was like, I could not believe. I could not believe, because the last time we talked was during COVID, and he was in my virtual birthday party, also with devotees. This was the last time we spoke. And he never was here, he never met Guruji, and he was so ready to show me around. And this is something, yeah, this is really something. And then I said, okay, I will not give up with you, I told him. I will still invite you until the day you will come. You had a big festival, you had a big thing. And I said, yeah, the Just Love Festival. So I know he's also observing my things, and I know just by these happenings, it's time that we go out. And like the verse say, that we share with everyone, you know. We don't know, it can take so long. You know, this cousin actually, we were very close together. We were a little more like brothers and sisters. I was a bit like his older sister. I'm slightly older. And I have a stronger feeling with him emotionally than with my own brothers. So, you know, in the childhood, we had great time together. We did a lot of mischievous things together, and it was more fun actually to do it with him than with my own brothers. So he never forgot this, and I never forgot this. And how long it takes, we don't know. But Guruji prepares. I know, you know, like everything is done, everything is planned. Like Guruji said recently, very strongly to some people directly, he continuously says in the satsangs, in a way he does everything. We just need to be ready for the moment when he makes the things ready for us. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya. Dala dala da daine, dala dala da daine, dala dala da daine, dala dala da daine. Hiranyakashi purvaksha, Hiranyakashi purvaksha, Sundarananda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Sundarananda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Sundarananda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Keshava Hari Govinda, 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 Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Sundarananda Mukunda, 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 Hari Narayana Hari Om. Vanamali Muralidhari, Govardhana Girivaradhari. Vanamali Muralidhari, Govardhana Girivaradhari. Nitya Nitya Kare Makana Chori Hai, Gopi Manahari. 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 Aore Kanare Gokula ke pyare. Aore Kanare Gokula ke pyare. Gavur nachore rasar chare. Aore Kanare rasar chare. Hari Sundarananda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Sundarananda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Sundarananda Mukunda, Hari Narayana Hari Om. Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatitraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala Me Yatitraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala Me Prabhati Dame Karataya Mangala Mangala Me Prabhati Dame Karataya Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Shaligrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala Me Shaligrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala Me Tirantatani Gorakachaya Mangala Mangala Me Tirantatani Gorakachaya Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Rangesha Kenkaya Rataya Mangala Mangala Me Rangesha Kenkaya Rataya Mangala Mangala Me Mananataya Daridharaya Mangala Mangala Me Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakt Janon ke saath Rasa Janon ke saath Jana mein roar kare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, jo jave para pave, dukha bina se manaka, Swami dukha bina se manaka, sukha sampati garave, sukha sampati garave, kashta te taraka, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Mata Pita tum mere sharan gahu mein kisaki, Swami sharan gahu mein kisaki, tumha bina aura na duja, tumha bina aura na duja, aasha karu mein jisaki, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, tumha purana Paramatma, tumha antarayami, Swami tumha antarayami, Para Brahma Parameshwara, Para Brahma Parameshwara, tumha sabke Swami, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, tumha karuna ke sagar, tumha palana karta, Swami tumha palana karta, main sevak tumha Swami, main sevak tumha Swami, kripa karo bharata, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, tumha ho eka gochara, sabke pranapati, Swami sabke pranapati, Isaviri milon dayamaya, Isaviri milon kripamaya, tumha to me kumati, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Dina bandhu dukahata, tumhara rakshaka mere, Swami tumhara rakshaka mere, karuna hata badao, karuna hata badao, sharana pada tere, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Visaya vikara vitao, Paparo deva, Swami Paparo deva, Shada bhakti badao, Shada prema badao, Santana ki seva, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Kana mana dana sab hai tera, Swami sab kuch hai tera, Swami sab kuch hai tera, tera tujhko arpan, tera tujhko arpan, kya lage mera, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakta Janon ke sankata, Rasa Janon ke sankata, Jana mein dur kare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Mane chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Mane chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, oh chakre rakho, chakre rakho, chakre rakho ji, chakre rakho, chakre rakho, chakre rakho ji, Mane chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Shama mane chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Govinda mane chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji, Hidari lala chakre rakho ji. Tumeva mata cha pita, Tumeva त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणा त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम
बोलो श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय श्री भूतभृतेश्वरनाथ नरसिंह भगवान की जय श्री राधा कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय श्री रामानुजाचार्य की जय श्री मावताती बाबा जी की जय प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाप्रभु की जय
ओम कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय कराय परमपुरुषाय तारकाम मंत्र यंत्र तंत्र औषधस्य शस्त्राणि समराय मिचो मोचाय ओम नमो भगवते महासरस्वनाय विद्ये ज्वालाप्रिताय सदै शोभनाहुपत परस्मै परब्रह्मणे परमज्योतिषे स्वाहा ओम शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम
जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम वेंकटवरण गोविंद गोपिका जीवनम स्मरणं गोविंद भक्तवत्सल गोविंद पुंडलीका वरदे एकनाथ नंदे बंदरीनाथ महाराज की जय समस्त भक्त मंडली की जय।